The outcast alien. Lira'na was born among the Vairath, a tall, elegant alien race with crystalline skin that shimmered like liquid silver under starlight. Her home world, Vaora, prided itself on beauty, symmetry, and perfection. And yet, from the moment she opened her eyes, Lira'na was different. A tragic accident during her early childhood left deep, jagged scars across her face and arms. Among the Vairath, scars were seen as weakness, a flaw to be hidden, if not outright rejected. Lira'na's peers whispered, stared, and often mocked her in the halls of the Intergalactic Academy. She moved silently, eyes downcast, and rarely responded. For years, she endured the taunts alone. Some days, she thought of leaving the academy, of disappearing into the endless corridors of the space station orbiting Vaora. But she endured, because endurance was the only weapon she had. The day everything changed. It was during a routine training session in the Academy's zero-gravity gym that it happened. Lira'na tried to complete the aerial obstacle course, her movements hesitant. Whispers trailed her like shadows, punctuated by cruel laughter. "Look at the cracks in her skin," one Vairath student hissed, flicking her translucent antenna. "Even gravity hates her." "Do you even belong here?" another jeered. "Why don't you just float away into the void?" The mocking continued as Lira'na clutched the central rail, trying to stabilize herself. Her eyes flared with frustration, a bright silver glow igniting around her scars, but she said nothing. From the observation deck, Jalen Carter, a human boy transferred from Earth, watched. Humans were rare in the Vairath Academy, often underestimated, overlooked, or thought too fragile to succeed. But Jalen had learned something essential from his species. Courage often outweighed size, strength, or even skill. He saw Lira'na's pain, the subtle quiver in her arms, the way her body curled slightly to protect herself. And he decided he couldn't just watch. Without hesitation, he stepped forward into the gym. His presence alone, a human small in stature compared to the Vairath, drew stares. The human intervention. The Vairath laughed at first. "A human dares to interfere," one sneered. "She's weak. She doesn't even deserve respect." Jalen ignored them. He floated toward Lira'na in zero gravity, each movement precise and confident. He stopped just inches from her, offering her his hand. "You don't have to take it anymore," he said, voice calm but firm. Lira'na looked up, startled. I can't," she whispered. "You can," he insisted. "No one has the right to make you feel less. Especially not them." The Vairath bullies hissed, trying to intimidate him. "A human? Laughable. She's ours to mock." Jalen didn't flinch. He held out both hands and pressed them gently against her shoulders. The silver light of her scars shimmered, pulsing in the artificial gravity field. Then, in a gesture both shocking and tender, he leaned forward and kissed her forehead and then her cheek, a simple, human act of care that defied the Academy's strict protocols. The gym fell silent. Even the instructors, watching from above, were caught off guard. Lira'na froze at first, a mixture of shock and disbelief. But when she met Jalen's eyes, she saw no pity, only respect, empathy, and courage. Something inside her shifted. The turning point. The Vairath bullies, unprepared for this act, faltered. The air seemed to shift. Murmurs spread among other students. The very notion that someone, especially a human, would defy their social hierarchy and publicly support Lira'na was unprecedented. "Enough," Jalen said quietly, standing tall now. "If you can't see her worth, then you're the ones who are small." One by one, the Veyrath backed away, unsure how to respond to a human's audacity and the quiet, commanding presence Lira'na now carried. For the first time in her life, Lira'na felt seen. The mocking no longer held power. She straightened, silver light glowing stronger along her scars, a testament to both her survival and newfound confidence. The aftermath. In the days that followed, the incident became legend within the academy. Students whispered about the human boy who had kissed the scarred alien girl, breaking the invisible chains of fear and humiliation. Lira'na, once an outcast, began to participate more openly in training and social events. Other students approached her, curious, respectful, and even apologetic. Some even asked to learn from her resilience. Jalen and Lira'na became close allies. They trained together in zero-gravity combat courses, studied alien history, and exchanged stories about their vastly different worlds. Their friendship bridged cultures, species, and traditions. The galactic impact. Word of the incident spread beyond the academy, across colonies and star systems. Humans, once considered fragile and unpredictable, were recognized for their unique qualities: courage, empathy, and audacity. Alien societies re-evaluated assumptions about humans, realizing that true strength lay not in weaponry or power, but in the ability to stand up for others, regardless of danger or ridicule. Lira'na herself became a symbol, a living proof that scars, both physical and emotional, could not define a person's worth. Her bond with Jalen showed that compassion could reshape social hierarchies and inspire change across species. Ending. Courage rewrites history. Months later, Lira'na received a gift from Jalen, a simple holographic pendant, glowing with soft silver light. Inscribed were 2 words in human letters: "Courage always." She pinned it near her heart, feeling its warmth, and realized how far she had come. From whispered mockery to legendary acts of bravery, her story became a tale of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of empathy. Jalen, ever the human who refused to bow to fear or expectation, stood by her side and smiled. "You don't need to hide anymore," he said. "I won't," she replied, her scars gleaming in the ambient starlight. "Because now, I'm more than what they say I am. I'm seen. I'm strong. And I'm not alone." Across the galaxy, the lesson was clear. Human courage could change hearts, challenge hierarchies, and transform the lives of the most outcast and vulnerable, even across alien worlds. And in that academy, and perhaps the universe beyond, no one would mock Lira'na, or any scarred soul, again.